My name is Barnaby Johns. I am an Augustinian friar and I'm from the California province, but originally from the United Kingdom. The first time that I experienced the Augustinians was when I was at college at university. I was with the Catholic chaplaincy and we had a retreat I was at university in Cambridge, and we went out to Clare Priory, which is a house run by the Augustinians, a retreat house. It goes back from the very origins of the order, and there's an Augustinian community that's there. And I went on retreat there, and I remember meeting some of the Augustinians, many of whom I know to this day. And I think there was this beautiful chapel, and I remember picking up this prayer card. I didn't know anything about Augustine, but on this prayer card it said, "Enter into yourself." And I thought, that's very interesting. I want to know more about who this guy Augustine is. I went to the chapel and I entered into this kind of silent prayer. The discovery of the interiority was quite remarkable, because I'm perhaps quite an introverted person, but it was a recognition of the God who lies at the very heart of who I am. And so I recognized or maybe responded to moments of grace where it said, okay, sit in silence for 20 minutes, for half an hour in the morning or in the evening, and just be in the presence of God. There's no doing, or there's just this sense of being. And you know, it's in those moments of quiet and silence that the heart, which is restless, starts to just calm and find that peace. And what I was discovering, I think, through those moments of continued prayer, through the discovery of this interiority, through the discovery that this was the discovery of rest. And I thought, my goodness, that's Augustine's journey, and I want to follow that journey. Well, presently, I am the provincial, and for me, the role as provincial in California would be impossible without recognizing that the first hour of my day must be before the Blessed Sacrament. I need to go to the chapel and expose the Blessed Sacrament and have an hour of adoration. If I do that, then my life is manageable. I can put my hands up and say, I'm not great at running my life without the Holy Spirit, and that hour in the morning allows me to do that, and allows me to be with my brothers, to guide, to lead, as much as I am learning how to do so. But I would say that it's an absolutely essential dimension, and without it, I find that I start to disintegrate slightly. Yes, in order to kind of explore vocation and discernment, I think, and particularly to Augustinian religious life, there's a recognition or importance of one mind and one heart. That's our life as in a community, in communion with one another. But for anybody to consider arriving at that point or beginning that journey, there has to be an open mind and an open heart to the promptings of the Holy Spirit. And that really requires a true sense of listening. So those moments of quiet prayer and silence allow one to rest and to recognize you're being held by the gifts of God's grace, and to respond to that with courage. And that's not easy. This is a wonderful way of life. And there's a simplicity to it, but it's not always easy. We're human beings. We're a little bit messy at times. That's okay. Just carry on going and try to be loving at the same time.